Back in the book segment tonight, is President Obama now perceived as weak because of his tax compromise and his party's loss last month in the election? Certainly the president is aware of that perception and talked tough today.
I will be happy to see the Republicans test whether or not I'm itching for a fight on a whole range of issues. I suspect they will find I am. And I think the American people will be on my side on a whole bunch of these fights.
Oh. Joining us now from Washington, Fox News political analyst Charles Krauthammer. So how do you see this, Charles? Is the president overreacting to the fact that some believe that he's not a strong leader?
I think not overreacting, because his left, what he calls the professional left, sees him as weak and has been railing against this compromise. I think this professional left misunderstands the president and what he's achieved in the same way that they totally underestimated and misunderstood his achievement in passing Obamacare, which from the point of view of the left I think is historic. Look, in the deal with McConnell over the tax cuts, Obama won. He just got the Republicans to agree to a near $1 trillion, $900 billion stimulus, a second stimulus, all of it paid by Chinese money we borrow. None of it will be paid for, blowing a huge hole in the debt. And he did this without even calling it a stimulus. And he does this. This is going to be $900 billion, almost all in tax cuts, some of it in unemployment benefits, which will be dispensed over the next 2 years, which just happen to be the 2 years in the run-up to Obama's re-election.
All right. Well, I want to get that. I want to get
call that a defeat.
I don't know. I want to get this stat, the number though. What I was told and what the brain room has come up with here in New York is that the compromise is going to cost $150 billion with a B dollars, with everything, all the umbrella, the extension of the unemployment, the cut on the Social Security, all of that. 150. Now you're mentioning 900.
No, it's much more. The Bush tax cuts alone, according to the Congressional Budget Office, extending them next.
All right, so projected income will come down, so that's what you're adding to the 150. Well, so we got new spending of 150, and then a projection of income comes down. Okay.
That 150 is a gross underestimate. That's not so, Bill.
Well, so is Obamacare. All of the government programs that are passed, like building a bridge, will come in with this number, and you know it's not going to be that. So I'm not arguing with you there. Now, the perception of President Obama being weak, all right, now this goes all over the world. You got North Korea rattling his chain. You got Iran rattling his chain. And now they look inside, and his own party, some of them, are saying he's a weak guy. That can't be helpful.
But I think we're confusing two kinds of weakness. I think he has been very weak in representing the interests of the United States abroad, as you said, with Korea, with Iran, with the Russians, with just about everything he's attempted. His outreach to the Muslim world has gotten us nowhere. In the Middle East negotiations, nowhere. The Venezuelans, everyone knows that you're going to walk over the United States and there's no consequence. What I'm saying is that domestically, in his negotiations with the Republicans, he's done rather well. And in fact, if his presidency ended today, he would be remembered as a man who revolutionized American health care and essentially nationalized 1/6 of the American economy. That's an achievement if you're a liberal.
Do you think his poll numbers go up now because he got the compromise?
No, I think it all depends on unemployment and on the economy. And because he's now gotten a huge injection of stimulus into this economy over the next year and two, I think there probably will be a response. It will goose up the economy, probably increase economic growth, and a lagging indicator is going to be unemployment, which I think will go down as a result of this.
All right, well, we'll see. Charles, as always, we appreciate it. And I want to make one mention that Elizabeth Edwards has died, and our condolences to the Edwards family.